Chris, we are here at the TV team's Throwdown, but this time we are a team. How are you feeling about our match?
I am feeling good. I am feeling confident. I'm happy to be partnered with him at the cafe. We make each other be first, but I think we make great partners. And And Brooklyn and his teammate are great people. Like, I've already been a fan of them. I feel good. Made the best person win. But TV is different from movie trivia, and it had to be based on your TV knowledge.
And maybe one day we will figure out our team name, but for now, we have no team name. Yeah!
Yay.
We'll figure it out.
Hey, Brooklyn. We're here in TV again because you came to me and said, oh, Tim's doing a Teams thing, and you don't have to answer Vampire Diaries questions while answering all your other questions about not Vampire Diaries, correct? You're going to lose on solely Vampire Diaries questions. I said, Brooklyn, that doesn't sound like fun. And you said, do it anyway. And I said, Scandalous. So yeah, we're here, and we're here to not answer Vampire Diaries questions. And we are now BFFs, of course.
Yes, absolutely. I can't wait to spin diggers in round two, getting diggers only recess questions.
Yeah, of course. And if we get, I have no idea what they picked, but I know they didn't pick Vampire Diaries, so I am ready to go.
Once Upon a Time, I think.
Sure, as long as it's not Vampire Diaries.
Exactly.
I really have got to stop drinking, Joe. I make bad decisions like this whenever I start drinking. This is going to be chaotic, wild, and that's just Jim Green. I don't know how the rest of the other guys are going to act, but that's just Jim. But no, we are here. This is the very first teams match in TV. This will determine the number 7 seed that will go on in the tournament to play the Arrowverse champions, Zadius Smith and Eli McKeag. And, of course, I'm sure there will be Vampire Diaries because Zadius is an asshole to Jim. But joining me, Joe. Joe, this is going to be an interesting match to see how this goes. But how are you tonight? And how many times am I just going to want to die?
I am doing well. Just got to the hotel from a 17-hour car ride. So yeah, I'm doing great. The answer is probably there is going to be several times where you leave the stream and leave me by myself because you want to die.
I will never do that to you. I do not have the curse of the Chance Ellison internet, thank Christ. But I know a lot of other players in the league do, but I do not. Thank God for Comcast. But let's bring in our teams first. Definitely a fucking nerd and not a fucking nerd. They are the team of Scandalous, Brooklyn Vail, and his best friend Jim. Guys, there are no Vampire Diary questions. How are you?
Good. This is my last match here.
You said that before, then Brooklyn drug.
No. Here.
Oh.
I'm moving, and this is the last match that will be in this room. So
I feel honored, Jim. Thank you for letting me be here.
Of course.
Then Brooklyn, you cannot let him down. But
don't you waste.
Let's bring in their opponents with no team name, but you know him as Mr. Carefree, Richard Schwartz, and his partner, Chris Diaz. Guys, how are you tonight? Are you ready for your first team match with Vampire Diaries? I'm going to sneak in there just to piss Jim off.
Yep. I'm excited. Of course, hopefully we don't get a couple of their strengths, because one of their strengths I didn't realize was even a thing until I had to look it up. It's like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. I've seen weirder picks, so I think they have the norm of picks for theirs, but
As long as you guys don't have Ink Master, I'm fine. Ink Master is their vampire dagger.
Well, Ink Masters isn't really a show, but we'll go on
Ink
to
Masters is definitely a show.
It is a great show.
It's not a show, and neither is food shows. But anyways, we'll go on to this is a 3-round matchup. This is for the number 7 seed spot in the tournament to face the number 2 seed, the Arrowverse champions that our wheel has decided how it will be set up. It is a 3-round matchup. Joe, would you like to explain the rules for round number 1 to get us ready?
Yeah, sure. In round number 1, everyone is going to be playing individually with their whiteboard. You will write down your answer and verbalize it. When we go to you, you cannot confer with your teammate in round 1. There will be 8 questions, 6 from the shows selected by the teams. Each team gave 3 strength shows and then 2 random shows. And throughout the course of the match, you have 3 repeats and 1 challenge.
Yes, so use them wisely. But with that, we will get started. All right, guys, your first question in the very first team match, and of course the last match in Jim's old apartment. Your first show, Crazy Ex-Girlfriends. Your question: who portrays Josh Chen? Not much.
This
to
is a
really
show.
say. Yeah, not really much to say about it. It's Malcolm knows my sorrow, but we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Brooklyn.
I don't feel confident. Josh Duhamel?
Richard.
I said Danny Choi. I had no idea.
Jim.
John Chu, I think, is a human.
Chris Diaz.
No, I did have to try. I went with the other one, Greg.
You are all incorrect. It is Vincent Rodriguez.
Guys, his second question comes in Game of Thrones. And your question is, what great house rules the North?
So much you could say about this show. I love it, but
I got into it late in the game, but I really enjoyed it too.
I think their last 2 seasons they kind of shit the bed, and I think Jim would maybe agree with me. But we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go in reverse order. Chris.
The Starks.
Jim.
The Starks of Winterfell.
Richard.
Stark.
And Brooklyn.
Let's go with the Game of Thrones question, Stark.
Everyone hitting it. We're tied up 2-2. All right. Our next show. Oh, of course, you give me all these fucking shows. That's why you took me. Fuck you, Joe. All right. Your next question comes in Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time lasted for how many seasons? That's how I'm not going to ask.
This show got a spinoff.
Why?
I don't know. It got a spinoff.
It didn't last though.
No. Just like 5,
1 season.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brooklyn.
It was torn between 8 or 9. 9?
Richard.
7.
Jim.
6.
And Chris.
7.
It is 7.
Fourth question comes in Station 19. Station 19 airs on what network?
Okay.
Hopefully the Canadian knows this.
Hopefully I remember what Brooklyn told me it was.
See, this is the show I didn't realize was a thing. I was like, that sounds like a firehouse place.
You don't know your Grey's Anatomy spinoffs?
That's probably a question in round 3.
No, it's not.
I made sure to read all the questions.
Yes.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If so, it would have been the last time you would have seen the show anywhere. Hands down. Let's go to Chris.
ABC.
Jim.
Channel 8. ABC.
Richard,
ABC.
Brooklyn.
Now on Disney Plus, ABC.
That is correct. Everyone gets a point.
If I was dyslexic, it would be CBA.
Or BAC.
All right, guys, your next question comes in WandaVision.
Ooh.
What is the name of Wanda's brother in WandaVision?
Have you watched The Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Not the newest episode. I have to watch that yet. Or last week's episode.
Very good.
Okay. So we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Brooklyn.
Pietro Maximoff.
Richard.
I have Pietro, and in parentheses, how I'm pronouncing it, Pietro, because I don't know how to spell
Jim.
it.
BH.
And Chris.
No, I didn't. I said Chris over Maximo.
Jim and Brooklyn get the point. Richard gets a point. Chris does not.
Right, your guys' sixth question comes in South Park. Who replaces Mr. Hat for a short time before Mr. Hat comes back?
This is very vague.
I know the like I can't catch name.
If you haven't seen the pandemic special, go see it. It's pretty fucking funny.
I don't have HBO.
I like the
so-
vaccine special too.
Yes.
HBO
that
Max
one-
is not available in Canada.
Really?
No, it's not.
Wow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brooklyn, you ought to write AT&T. They ought to fix that for you. We'll start with Chris.
I did again. I said Chef.
Jim.
Mine is Mr. Slave question mark Jesus Christ.
Richard.
Mr. Twig.
And Brooklyn.
I said Mr. Hanky.
Mr. Twig is correct. Richard does get a point for his team. Your penultimate question comes in The Flash. The Flash began in what year?
Jesus. What year is it now?
Yeah.
Not last year. I can just say.
I've never seen The Flash.
Well, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not my thing, but it's not a bad show. Brooklyn.
2015?
Richard.
2013.
Jim.
+1, 16.
And Chris.
2015.
2014 was the answer.
Guys, this final question comes in Recess. What comic book hero is loved by many Recess characters?
Who's your
Going right
favorite
to his
comic book
board.
character?
My favorite comic book character, I know it's cliche, is Spider-Man. Love Spider-Man. Big Spider-Man fan.
I might blame.
A little boring, but tried and true. We'll go 5, 4,
Sorry, Brooklyn.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Chris.
I didn't get a thinking bomb because the only thing I don't remember for sure.
Jim.
No, I didn't get it.
Richard.
I didn't get it. I just said Batman. Why not?
Brooklyn, what's the answer?
He used to be called Senior Electricity, but it's Senior Fusion.
Confusion.
That is correct because he fucked that up on a pass match.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are done with round number 1, Joe. I do believe we are at 8-7 with Richard and Chris in the lead by 1 point.
That is what I have.
All right. Well, with that, I will explain the rules for round number 2 to give Joe a break. How round number 2 works, it is our lovely, lovely wheel round where I will bring up the wheel and our teams will get to spin it. The wheel has all of our strength shows plus players and opponent's choice. Each show has 4 questions worth 2 points apiece. Excuse me. You can opt down to multiple choice to make it worth 1 point, and there is stealing this round. So with that, opponents, please play along so that way we can make this, fast somewhat.
Mhm.
But we will bring up the wheel that has been primed per the Jim Green rule, with Jim being here. All right. All of our strength shows are on there.
Who's going first?
Well,
click it.
I was going over the shows,
Hey,
Jim.
it looked like you were about to click it again.
No. The shows: Crazy Ex-Girlfriends, Game of Thrones, Once Upon a Time, Station 19, The Flash, Recess, and of course, Players and Opponent's Choice. Richard, Chris, you do have the option. You can spin first or defer since you are in the lead by 1 point.
Chris, how are you feeling?
I go either way. What you want to do?
I mean, I feel like with 1 point, it really doesn't matter if we go first or second. So we could go first just to get out of the way.
Sure.
All right, let's go first.
All right. Your first spin, you can spin again, is away.
Opponent's Choice.
Lands on the Flash.
I think we can keep that. Right? Are you okay with keeping that, Chris?
Yeah, you got it, Richard.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Joe, would you like to proctor the Flash questions for Richard?
First question in the Flash. What season does Jay Garrick make his first appearance on the Flash?
That would be season 2, final answer.
That is correct. All right, your second question. In Flashpoint, what is the name of the other speedster running around and fighting crime in the city?
The Rival, final answer.
Jim and Brooklyn for a 2-point steal.
Got nothing.
Maybe he went too specific, and it's just Rival. I don't know.
Okay, Rival, final answer.
We were looking for Kid Flash. In Attack on Gorilla City, who is the last person to accompany Jesse, Barry, Caitlin, and Cisco back to Earth 2 to rescue Jesse's father?
Oh, wait. Oh God, what's his name? Oh fuck. I'll know. I'll hear it. Multiple choice. I'll know when I hear it.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Iris, B, Joe, C, Jay, D, Julian.
It's Julian. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Your final question in the Flash: What was the season 1 episode? What was the season 1 finale episode titled?
Oh, season episode 1 finale. We might have to go multiple choice. I'll know when I hear it. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Fast Enough, B, Rogue Air, C, Grodd Lives, D, The Trap.
I'm gonna say Fast Enough, Chris.
Yeah, between that and the trap. I think Fast Enough probably is.
Yeah, let's go with Fast Enough. Final answer.
That is correct for another point.
All right. Able to bring their points up to 12.
I'm sorry, Chris, about that one.
Yeah, it's tricky.
I was so fixed on the villain, I didn't even think you were looking for the.
Okay, so it's 12-7.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, 12-7 going into your guys' spin.
All right. We are ready for the spin of destiny of Brooklyn and Jim. The Flash is off the board.
It's going to be the Flash like 3 times in a row.
Fuck you, Jim.
So that would have been Station 19?
Yes, it would have.
Yeah, it was almost Station 19.
Oh, cool. That's even better. Recess, please.
Recess, please.
Okay. I'll proctor your recess questions for your very first spin on the wheel. Shut up, Jim. All right. Your first question in recess. In the intros to the series, who is the one that kicks the dodgeball past Finster that gets chased after?
It's Vince that kicks. It's Vince that kicks the ball and it lands on Gus's head.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, Vince. Vince will solve final answer.
That is correct. The way I worded that wrong and made it the other one, but yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Your second question. In the episode Jinxed, what does Gus trade? Or let me repeat that. In the episode Jinx, what does Gus trade? Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I was reading that wrong. Third time as a charm. In the episode Jinxed, what does Gus trade his lizard for that he instantly regrets?
Oh,
It's isn't this something reference to like Simpsons? It's something similar. I have an idea, but
I think we're gonna need multiple choices.
I don't mind. Yeah, multiple choice.
I think it might be a pinwheel, but multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, a comic, B, shoes, C, an action figure, or D, a harmonica.
Harmonica.
It's a harmonica. Yeah, harmonica.
Yeah, because that's what they jinx him with. Harmonica final answer.
All right. 1 point added. Your third question. Who breaks Principal Prickly's window in Principal for a Day?
It's because it's the person that eventually becomes principal, right?
It would have to be TJ, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So then, yeah, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, because TJ like does the like evil villain turn thing.
Right. Yeah.
We're gonna say TJ final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Your final question. What word does TJ and Vince make up when what word does TJ and Vince make up using when they are busted for saying something bad?
Man, this womps.
Womps.
This answer totally womps. Womps, final answer.
That is correct.
Good job, Brooklyn. See, talk it out. Talk it out.
Yeah.
I do believe we are at 14-12, Joe, getting done with that round.
That is correct.
Wow, Brooklyn's partner is paying off in this one, but we still have one round left. Joe, go ahead and give them the rules for round number 3.
All right. In round number 3, we bring back up our lovely wheel. This time it is only the strength shows. There is no opponent's or spinner's choice in round 3. Each team will get a chance, a spin at the wheel. If they like the show it lands on the first time, they can keep it. If they don't like, they can spin again. Each show in round 3 has 2 sets of questions. The first set is a 1 point, a 2 point, and a 3 point. Each team will decide who is answering the 1 point question, who is answering the 2 point question, and then they can confer on the 3. The second set of questions has a 2 point question, a 4 point question, and a 6 point question. Same scene. One person will answer the 2 point, the other person will answer the 4 point. You can confer on your 6. However, the second set of questions that are worth 2, 4, and 6 points are stealable by the opponent's team in round 3.
Good job, Joe. Being a close game, I don't think we have to go big on this, but you never know what can happen. So let's bring back up our wheel. Richard, Chris, you guys will go first since you are down by 2 points. So just remember, you can spin again if you don't like your first choice. Your first spin is away. Game of Thrones.
You want? I mean, I could probably do the first round okay, but I would rather we spin again, just to be safe.
Yeah, I mean, I get a Game of Thrones, but I want to make it fair to you.
Wait, all right, how are you on Game of Thrones?
I am good, but I want to be fair to you that you could get points around, especially.
I mean, I've seen the show, but it just depends on.
All right, we need to.
I mean, what do you want?
Do what you want. We'll, if you want to take it, we'll take it.
3.
Let's spin again. Just
Yeah.
for the sake of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to be.
This
fair.
one you are stuck with.
Yeah.
Reset.
Okay.
The Flash.
Okay. Now the question is, we are only down by 2. We could do the first set, but however, if they get their strength, they will get the first set. You've seen the show, right?
Yeah.
Are you
Everything
comfortable? Are you comfortable with doing the second set? And
Yeah,
you just taking the first question.
Like, even I missed it, you get the other 2 points, we took you get a big lead. No.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I think we'd be good enough to do the second set if you want.
So you're going second set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I will proctor those questions.
All right.
All right. Who is going to take the 2-pointer?
Chris, you want to take the 2-pointer?
Yeah. That's to make it easier for me if I miss
Yeah.
it. Get a bigger point.
Yeah.
Okay. Your 2-point question, Chris. What actor plays the role of Eddie Thawne?
Fuck. That's all, Richard. I know this Robbie Mel. Why?
No.
What'd you say?
I said Robbie Mel. I know this is one. Let's sorry, Richard. I just.
Chance for a 2-point steal, Jim in Brooklyn.
Can we just hear the question one more time?
That will count as a repeat.
Never mind then. Is this the guy that Edge plays, Jim?
I don't know.
We'll try this. I know Edge is in Flash. Adam Copeland, final answer.
Also incorrect, Rick Cosnet.
Rick.
Yep.
Of course. Oh, Rick.
All right. Richard, are you ready for your 4-pointer?
Yes.
Okay. In the episode Fastest Man Alive, what scientist does Iris's University honor at an event?
Oh, what's her name? Oh God, what's her name? Oh shit, what's her name? Oh God, damn it. Can you repeat the question?
That'll count as your first repeat.
Yes.
In the episode Fastest Man Alive, what scientist does Iris's University honor at an event?
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2.
Dr. Harrison Wells.
Jim, Brooklyn, a chance for a 4-point steal.
Are you looking for the name of the professor or the name of the university?
Name of the professor.
Okay, let's go. What kind of DC reference would they put in there? What's the name of the guy that plays Adam?
5.
Oh, Dr. Ray Palmer. Final answer.
Also incorrect. It
Was
is
it Dr. Stein?
Dr. Stagg. Professor
Dr.
Stagg.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm fucking dropping the fucking bed.
All right. You need to hit your 6-pointer to throw
Yep.
it back to Ooh Scandalous, or Ooh Scandalous will win by TKO and move on. Richard, Chris, this one you can work together for. Your 6-point question. Who was the director of who directed the first 2 episodes of The Flash, the pilot and Fastest Man Alive?
I know the person that's coming to mind is it's either crap. I don't want to do either or just because.
Anyway, Dick.
Yeah, I know. Well, if I do either or, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking it's Tom Cavanaugh, but how do you have any guesses?
I believe Tom Cavanaugh or the guy that won the Everest. I was thinking of for a moment. If it's Tom, you said Tom Cavanaugh?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if they steal it or not because it's either Tom Cavanaugh or Kevin Smith, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I don't think Kevin Smith did The Flash that early.
Yeah.
And I like Tom Cavanaugh is the only person I know who directed. I just can't remember. I personally can't remember anyone else who's directed other than Tom Cavanaugh and Daniel Pandamaker. But Daniel Pandamaker didn't do it till like later on seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to try Tom Cavanaugh?
I mean, not to repeat, just for the hell of it.
Yeah, repeat.
Okay. Your second repeat. You have one more left. Your 6-point question. Who directed the very first 2 episodes of The Flash, the pilot, and Fastest Man Alive?
I totally shit the bed on this one. I am so sorry, Chris. Oh.
Okay.
I mean, I know it's not Grant Gustin, and I can't think of anyone else like out of the actual.
But not the guy who created the Everest, right?
Well, we're not talking about creators. We're talking about who directed. Like they're like each episode has a different director at times.
Yeah.
So I want to go Tom Cavanaugh, even though I know that's a stretch because Tom
5,
Cavanaugh has directed a lot.
4, 3.
I mean,
Oh, let's use
Go
one more
ahead.
repeat. One more repeat.
All right, your
Last
last repeat. Who directed the very first 2 episodes of The Flash, the pilot, and Fastest Man Alive?
First episode of the pilot and Fast Man Alive. I know Kevin Smith directed 5 episodes of The Flash, but I don't think it was this early. I know Tom Cavanaugh directed some episodes. So that would be my best guess. Because
and then not the creator of Flash or the Everest or something.
no, it's not gonna be the creator.
5.
All right. Tom Cavanaugh, final answer.
Brooklyn Jim,
I'm
a
sorry.
chance for a 6-point steal.
It doesn't matter.
No, it's a TKO.
I know, but they
I
still
know.
have the chance.
Let's guess. Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith.
Final answer.
Also incorrect. The correct answer, David Nutter. David
Yeah,
Nutter.
I'm never gonna get that. I am so sorry.
And your winners.
Fuck.
Moving on to face Thaddeus Smith and Eli McKeag. Brooklyn, Jim, ooh, Scandalous. Joe, interesting match for the first team match. Both, I think, seem to do pretty well in round number 1. Brooklyn knows his recess with round number 2, and round number 3, it just didn't work out for the Flash this time. But how do you think the first team match went?
It went very well. Both teams were able to play off of each other's strengths. So I'm excited to see what both of these teams do in the future.
All right. Well, with that, let's go to post-match interviews to get us out of here. We're back with our winning team of Brooklyn and Jim. Guys, you've won. You get the chance to play in the actual tournament. You play against the Arrowverse champions, Thaddeus Smith and Eli McKeag. Brooklyn, I know your teammate has a long history with the Vampire Diaries, but how are you guys feeling against them?
I feel good as long as we spend recess. I think we're doing pretty all
As long
right.
as we don't spin one of the 3 Arrowverse shows that they're just going to put on there. So
Well, I mean, you guys won the very first team match, so that has to at least get you pumped for.
gets my loins pumping.
Yes,
Yeah,
get your
my
loins going.
loins nice and juicy.
But I mean, a lot of interesting matchups, a lot of interesting team ups in this team division we've seen so far. So it's going to be interesting to see how you guys do against Arrowverse champions. See if you move forward. You would face the winner. If you do win that match, you would face the winner of Team 2319 and Hitman Industries. So probably Cody and Tim. But it's only 1, 2, 3 games to win a championship in this one because it's a small tournament for the teams. But
Cool.
right.
Jim, if you do win this, you could be the first one to have won both titles in TV. So
Sure. Yeah. We'll do it.
And I helped.
there you go. But we will see you guys when the tournament officially kicks off for round number 1. So congratulations. We'll see you guys later. All right. We are back with our unfortunate runner-ups in this one, Chris, Richard. How you guys feeling after this?
I let my teammate down.
We should have
fucked
gone
up.
the first category for.
We should have gone for Game of Thrones, and honestly, we should have gone second.
Well, I mean, honestly, probably you could have just played it safe with the first set of questions, probably in the flash. But
I mean, we could have at the same time. At the same time, if they would have got my mindset is if they would have gotten theirs in their first set, because still it's like if we take one of our shots and they get theirs, they're gonna get their 1, 2, 3.
yeah.
And if we had gone second, Chris, they would have got the flash, and we would have got player's choice, and we would have gone with your strength, and it would have been turned out. I should have known. It was my fault.
Well, I think also too with this is the first time for TV teams, so a lot of teams are getting used to each other and each other's strengths. So there's always something to work out with it, and we're just starting. So 0-1 doesn't mean you're Hunter Chambliss.
I'm pretty sure me and Chris we're gonna do better next time. We're gonna get more unsynced.
Yeah, and we'll see how that comes out after the tournament. We'll definitely get you guys in teams once we interregulate them with singles after we get done with the teams tournament. But we will definitely see you guys next time. Unfortunately, you couldn't get that spot for this time, but we'll see you next time. We'll throw it back up to the desk for me and Joe. Joe, our first team match in the books. TKO victory by Scandalous, holding the points record of 14. A points record to beat. We'll see if it can be, and who does it, and who teams with Cameron Holtzman to probably do that. But Joe, I know you're in this as well with your partner Mike Bryant. You're on the other side of the bracket, so I mean, hell, you could face Jim and Brooklyn in the finals. You never know. It's going to be interesting to see how this luck can carry them over, or how their teamwork and dynamic and their show picks can carry them over too.
Yeah, I think they are very in tune with each other. Even when I think their personalities match well, and so I think they have the potential to go far. But we still have to see how the rest of the tournament shapes up and how the play-in match is shake up. So this is going to be a very interesting tournament, and I'm excited to see where it takes us and who the first team's champions in TV become. Yes,
and our next play-in for the 8th seed, we will see Hollywood Video versus the Fabulous Killjoys, Wazario and Ike in Hollywood Video, if their third Freebird member doesn't mysteriously show up, versus Kaleb and Kaleb, Boatman, Koho. So we'll see how that goes. But as always, everybody, hopefully you've enjoyed the first TV matchup with this. We will see you next time. Enjoy all the other great content on Multiplex with Movie Warzone, Fandom Fights, FanZone Debate, and, of course, all the great shows like later today with Multiplex Loves Movies and, of course, Miscellaneous and all that fun stuff. So from all of us, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.